Hey, what's up, Lakin? Oh, I am sick. Not feeling too well today. I'm doing all right. The one kid, Jacob, just left. He got uh, all the trucks washed and greased, and then I got to fix some headlights tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it today. I figure I'd come on here, bullshit for maybe an hour, hour and a half, and then I'm going home. I had enough. I need to take a couple-hour break. Uh, the wife's not home this week, and this weekend, so I could go home and chill out. I'm sick. I got a fucking runny nose, if you will. I've had one for a couple days here. We'll be good. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, we're going to see. This guy says he's done asphalt before, but they all say that. We'll find out. We'll find out what happens, till you back them into the buggy. And then, we'll find out how good they are. Yeah, I used to be a pipe fitter. That was my first job right out of high school, pipe fitter slash plumber. I mostly work with the pipe fitters, though. Yeah. Well, you guys know that I usually come on Saturday afternoon. You know, it took the kids 6 hours to wash four trucks and fucking grease one. But, you know, you got to hold the brakes. They don't use cow catchers. No, we haven't tore much shit up this week. Yeah, I got two of them. Two of those Co-Slice HL8Rs. I bought another one. One for the kid to use, and then I'll use the new one. Yeah, well, yeah. I've smoked cigarettes for a long time. I probably need to quit, but I just haven't got enough. You know, let me say, add that to the fucking list. Yeah, don't smoke. As I'm coughing up a lung. Oh no, the kid doesn't. He said he was mechanical, but he's not. Like when I tell him there's grease points on everything that moves. You know, we're working on it. You know what I'm saying? Things where I think that's where grease should be, he overlooks sometimes. But I bought him lunch today, so you know that's been good. Yep, Fuzzy, you've been in here. Yeah, Fuzzy was here last weekend. I put on a display on how to change a rear wheel bearing on an Infinity. What is that? FX35 or whatever the fuck. QX35. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But it's an Infinity all-wheel drive unit. I put on a display how to do that. 40 minutes or less. Yeah, FX35. Yeah. Put on a display. But I was going to edit that video and release it Friday, but we ran into a little bit of an issue. Uh, my GoPro didn't record any audio, so it was just a whole bunch of static. So I was like, fuck this. I just fucking got rid of it. No, I have a young kid that's working here. He works here part time and stuff, just on you know greasing the trucks and all that stuff. Hopefully he comes on. Hopefully we're gonna be full time. Yeah, I'm thinking about changing my company logo. I'm just working on a couple new designs and all that shit. What's up, Ken? Yeah, so for all the doubters that say that I'm not a very good mechanic, Fuzzy saw me in action. Okay, so Fuzzy knows, you know, put on a display, you know. I want to get something on my logo. I want to get something that works with both things, you know. Fuzzy knows a lot of shit. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that they unsubbed you. When did they unsub you? You know? Have you not been watching the videos? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that they were unsubbing people to my channel. I kind of figured that, but, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, Rob, good help is hard to find, you know? We'll see how this, you know, we'll see how Jacob does. He's a pretty nice kid. I like him. He just got to, you know, be motivated. You don't, you know, there's not a lot of people that work like me. So, you know, tomorrow I'll fix the headlights on the Western Star. I think I got a fucking wiring issue with the headlight because one light's not working, but the other one does. So, gotta figure out what the fuck's wrong with that. I'm sure it's got some green crusties in it somewhere. What's up, Chris? Oh, you out on the lake? I don't know where lake. Uh, what is that? Nichamoa? I don't know where the fuck that is. Confused on that one. Hey, Ryan. Was it a difficult getting loans on new trucks? Yes and no, because I tried to go to like a terrestrial bank first and get loans, and they fucking was like, no, you know, because they fucking, you know, they look at different shit now. When I called Peterbilt Bob and asked him to get me financed, he had an answer. He had a yes in 10 minutes. Yes, Enzo is at Grandma's house all weekend. I just have one dog there, and I gotta go home here in a little bit and let him out. Probably right, Ken. Uh, you know, the people that have jobs are the ones that you want. So you want to try to find people that are looking to better themselves. You know, but the ones that I've had is like they've lost their job over, you know, just dumb shit, moving or, you know, all that type of stuff. What does commercial insurance typically run? Let's just say fucking expensive. Is there, I don't know, let's use metric shit ton, okay? Commercial insurance is outrageous. Fucking outrageous. Oh, Chris, yeah, I'm busy as fuck. Like, they tried to raise my insurance premium because my driver hit a fucking deer. Not in a fucking dump truck, in his personal truck 3 years ago. Hit a fucking deer. Okay, they're like, yeah, that's an accident. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like, dude, you're out of your goddamn mind. Yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, they're fuck. All they want to do, they just keep raising the policy. It doesn't there's no rhyme to reason. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, hey, we got a phone call that you farted in that dump truck. It's gonna be an extra 5 grand. It's gonna be an extra 5 grand a year because you farted in there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fucking ridiculous. I you know, I really don't know. There's really nowhere to go to get the fucking, to get different insurance. I got nowhere to go. Yeah, I think they do. They just think up a price. They just got a guy in there and goes, 82,000. You know, and it's a take it or leave it type thing. There's no like negotiation. I mean, there's no nothing. It's just, yeah, that's what it is. I'm like, God damn. That depends. People say that anything over 4 trucks is not as profitable as 1 truck, you know? But in my theory, well, in my math, it's more profitable to have more than one. You know, I don't know what that true number is. Like, I'll be able to get to you. The only thing is you get a lot more going out the more trucks you get. Uh, you know what I'm saying? It's fucking, it's a lot. But you also get a lot more in. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of confusing. I know that 1 or 2 trucks profits really didn't do very really didn't do very much. Now that we're at 4, that did something. That moved the needle quite substantially. The Western Star's not getting anything. That thing is getting shipped down the road. Right now, I have 4. I did sell the Sterling this week, though. On a positive note, I sold the Sterling. She gone. Yeah, 2 trucks did do enough, but there was not a lot of extra income. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, what we're doing is we're doubling our profits every week, and that's a positive thing. You know. No, a guy out of Columbus bought this Sterling. I asked 60 grand for it. I had it down to 55,000 on Craigslist, and a guy came here. He offered me 49.5, and I let him have it. I said, "Get you some." I said, "You own it, bud." You know, I told him it's as is material. Yeah, it's good that I mean we doubled a lot of shit. I mean it's nice. Now we have double the bills, but you're waiting on bank approval for your first truck. Where did you go, Mister Miss Intern 1999? Where did you go? And I'll give you the answer right now. I won't. You won't have to wait. You went to Columbia Bank. Okay, do you bank with them? The manager is they say the SBA is all over it. Okay. I'm gonna say, have you ever been arrested? Okay, for that SBA. Have you ever been arrested? No. Okay, good. DUI. Do you have a DUI? No. Okay. Uh, you might get approved. Are you looking to start a business or are you established? It's going to be another question. Because the SBA guarantees 80% of the loan. That's the only reason the bank would do it. If they weren't touching an SBA loan, I'm going to tell you the answer would be no. Yes, I farted in a car. And 30 minutes later, the insurance company called me and raised my premiums by $5,000 because I fucked up the seat a little bit. You know, yes, I have pissed with the door open. Not a problem. Startup minority owned. Okay, yeah, then you're gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be tough. You know, it's gonna be tough there, bud. I wish you all the luck. I'm gonna say that's 50-50. Banks don't like to give loans. Just plain and simple. They don't have thinkers in there, okay? They don't have guys that go, well, if we give him this, he's going to turn it into this. They think that everything triples, and it's not. Fucking stupid. A good company you ship. No, I don't know anybody that ships shit. You know, I don't know anybody that ships anything. Just drive it up there. You know, put some temporary tags on her and let her eat. Yeah, they give you loans. Yeah, if you have a bunch of money and don't need it. Yeah, then they suck your dick. Uh, then they're like, hey. Every time you walk in a bank, the manager fucking corners you and wants to offer you some fucking bullshit that you don't want. You know, and you're like, hey, I came to you guys for a loan to get some trucks, and now all of a sudden I come in here and you're just fucking throwing them at me. Where were you 6 months ago there, Hot Rod? Go fuck yourself. No. Politically incorrect. You know, 1,490. You get $1,495 a day. Where in the hell are you fucking working that truck at? Oh, Seattle. Okay. No, it wasn't that hard. I mean, it was, but it wasn't. Uh, you have to just wait till, like, when you're the new guy on the block, you have to wait till they get busy. They work the people that's been there a while. But no, I mean, I bought my dump truck and it took me 2 weeks to get it, like, kind of organized and, you know, get organized, get the truck ready. And then I started working it on dirt work, which didn't pay worth a fuck, like not worth a fuck. And, then it took me a little bit to get on the asphalt gig, but now I'm on the asphalt gig. I'm not fucking with this other shit. I mean, we all gravel on Friday, usually, just because, one company only works 4 days a week. And when they mean 4 days a week, that's it. It's Monday through Thursday, 10-hour days. You ain't going to see them on a Friday at all. No, I just run the business full time. I go out every once in a while. Like, I'm the fill in driver. If somebody gets sick or, you know, uh, I don't know, their grandma died for the third time this month, then, I have to go, I'll go out and drive. Or if somebody gets what they call the brown bottle flu, like they can't make it in the morning, then I drive. No. No, I didn't get autos in all my new trucks. Only 4 of them have autos. The other 4 stick. Yeah, the good old brown bottle flu. You know what I'm talking about. Like, oh, I couldn't make it in, man. I was fucking. That usually is the day after payday. Is when the brown bottom flu hits you. The drivers get paid percentage. So they get a percentage of what the truck makes. The house burned down for the second time. Yeah, that's why I said their grandma died for the third time, Tim, it varies. One is $3,100. The other one is 2,800. How do you figure their percentage versus hourly? You take out, you go, you figure out what you total up the day of the truck. So let's say the truck worked 12 hours or 10 hours. Okay, so it's 100. You take whatever your payroll, whatever the truck makes hourly. So let's just say that's $700. Then you times that by 0.28 or 0.25, whatever their percentage is, and that gives you a total for the day. Then you divide that by how many hours they worked. So if it was 10 hours, you divide that by 10 hours, and that's what they made an hour. I have guys that are from basically $20.41 an hour to fucking $27 an hour. Just depends. Your percentage is based on experience and how fucked up your insurance is. All right, let's say you have an accident, okay, and it costs me money to insure you, less percentage. Yeah, percentage keeps them hungry. No, I am, all my drivers get paid with a real check. This is a real business. Okay, you're going to have health insurance, you're going to have paid vacation, you're going to have all that shit. This is a real fucking business. It's not a fucking, some kind of shit. No, it's not 99 to 1. Usually I start guys out 25, 26%. Just depends on how much driving experience they got. Really good drivers that show up every day and work the most hours, eventually they'll make it to the top pay. $50-50, it can never be 50-50. Yeah, I could lease trucks on. I just haven't because people have asked me, but they don't live around here and they're not interested in being in the asphalt game. They all want to haul dirt. I'm like, I don't fuck with dirt. Okay, I don't play that shit. I ain't hauling no dirt. I ain't fucking with it. Aaron, that's a good question. uh yeah, 50%. I would never pay anybody 50%. No. You want to haul what pays? Well, then asphalt pays. Because asphalt pays the most. You get the most amount of hours and you don't have to drive as many miles. Yeah, okay. So you do net after. Why don't you just pay them 25% off the total truck? Because that's about what you're paying them. Okay, dirt work, you're going to drive a fucking shit ton because the dumps could be all over the fucking place. You're going to, you're going to fucking have guys dropping concrete and rock and excavators knocking your fucking boards off. Just fucking a bunch of dumb shit. And it's just really not worth it. And most of the time, fucking, it's just not worth it. Well, asphalt here pays about $20 more an hour than to haul dirt. You know what I'm saying? So $20 is big money. Yeah, see, asphalt out there, that's what you want to be in at $150 to $160 an hour. You want to carry 25 ton, like in Seattle, you need to get you a super dump, okay, because they're legal out there, all right? You want to haul 25 ton every time, get that $160 an hour rate, and run that motherfucker day and night. Then one truck is profitable. But you want to knock your driver percentage down to like 22, maybe 23 there, because at 150, those guys would be making like $50 an hour, and that just makes no sense. For $50 an hour, they better wash the fucking thing, grease it. You better be able to eat off that goddamn thing. you know. Yeah, all the drivers know what the trucks make. They don't know what the bills are, but they know what the truck makes hourly. That's all they need to know. Yeah, but see, $80 an hour and you can run all year round, that's fucking pretty good. Here, we're not much more than that, and we can only run 9 months. You know what I'm saying? 9 months, that's it. Thank you. I'm a bum. Thank you. You know? Yeah, super solos are less money, though. Like, you couldn't dump a tandem into a paver, though. So, to do asphalt work, how in the fuck you gonna do that? You can't jackknife the trailer to get pushed down the trail, you know? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that you can't dump that into a paver, man. You know? Now you could do it gravel or hauling dirt, but you can't dump that shit in a paver. My oldest driver is 57, and my youngest driver is 25. Yeah, I've never been to Seattle and watched them pay. I mean, I've been to Seattle, but fuck, you know. Yeah, I'd recommend starting a. Uh, I'd recommend starting a dump truck business. I've done great. How did I get my Class Ace license? I Well, Rich V, here's what I did. I went to the DMV. I took my DOT. I took, my temps test. I got my temps. I ran uh, with another driver, like driving down the highway for, I think it was about 18 months till I had enough experience. And then I went and took my CDL test when I came back here to Ohio. I did their little movability shit, and passed my test and went about my day. Actually, they fucked up my movability test. You're supposed to have 12-foot cone, or you're supposed to have, I think it's 10 foot to back your trailer for a straight line bank or back, but they fucked up because the person before me was a school bus and they get 9 feet. Okay, so I backed an 8'6" trailer down the 9-foot cones there, straight back. I got her back in there, and I blew the horn, and the instructor came over, and I asked them, I said, hey man, I don't think that this was 10 foot. There wasn't very much room on the side of these cones. And the lady started, she's like, no, they're 10 foot. I'm like, no, I don't think they are. And she looked at them, and she goes, nope, you're right. They were set at 9 feet. Luckily, you didn't hit nothing. So got 100 on that part. I think I got a 96 on my driving test. I clipped one white line or some shit like that, but, it is what it is. Yeah, I do need more nicks. I do have another nick. I got a guy named George who is pretty good. No, I'm just mechanically inclined. I am a... Well, like I said, I'm a great problem solver. I understand how things work. I understand how they fix them, or how to take it apart and fix it. And it's just a lot of common sense. It's not that hard, If you use the lump 3 feet above your ass, you can get pretty far in life. Yes, I have a Class A. Yep. I had to. That's what I needed to drive the semis and the drag racing teams. That's what we had to have. Yeah, the reason they don't paint the inside of it is because, Rich V, that's a good thing. I thought about using a Teflon coating, but the problem is that there's no ovens big enough to powder coat that stuff. Or nobody has an oven big enough to powder coat that stuff. It would last a lot longer, but the oven would have to be fucking massive. So that would be really expensive. I don't have any more hoodies left. We kind of sold out of those, and I haven't got any more bought yet. Maybe coming up in the future. What am I doing? I'm sitting here having a live stream. How much time did it take? How much time did it take before I started making money? It took me like, I don't know. Well, the first month I spent a bunch of money. Like when I first bought my truck, I had a lot going out for the truck stuff, and then I repaired some stuff on it right away. And then I said, I wouldn't say that we were profitable, but we could sustain ourselves like 2 or 3 weeks into the business. It wasn't very long. Uh, I didn't start making really good money till I started hauling asphalt, running 2 shifts. And then we had a lot extra. Uh, I'm going to try to use a modified new versus old. All that is don't worry about what color it was. It's just about trying to get the font right and all that stuff to make it look better. I don't know where you be learned to become a diesel tech. I never went to like a school or anything like that, so I can't recommend that. I've always said you want to be an apprentice to an old gray-haired guy. You learn a lot, you know, you learn a lot from an old gray-haired guy. Yeah, Evan, you're just like my wife. I said it to her. She's like, I don't like the colors. Like, I'm not worried about the fucking colors. I will make the colors whatever color I fucking want. Just tell me if the font kind of looks okay. Like, it looks legible. I mean, fuck. Is it laundry in the background? Yeah, that's where I keep all my dirty work clothes. I keep it in a basket, then I take it home every 2 weeks or something like that. See, like, I would recommend starting out with a... I would recommend starting out with a truck that cost not very much money, because it's probably going to have a lot of problems. It's going to be very old. And it's just not going to... It's not going to be reliable. When you first start a business, the first thing you want to think of is reliability. Like, you have to be able to work the truck every day. And I wanted to spend a lot more on a truck when I first bought it, but I didn't have the money. You know, like, I could only get about 70 grand. So, you know, I had to buy a truck in that $50,000 range. I wanted a truck probably in the $90,000 range. Would have been better. I would have got like a Kenworth or maybe a Peterbilt at that particular time. Something that would have had a better resale value later. You know. Because if I had a Kenworth 6-axle with the same year, 05 dump truck, I could have got like 90 grand out of it. You know. Your first truck has to be new. Well, that will help. No, it wasn't a loan. My parents helped me out starting a business, so they gave me the money. I have to pay them back, you know. No, I don't think the guy knew that I was on YouTube. My average weights in my truck is we're only legal to like 25 ton. Tips on getting a bank loan. I ain't got none of those because I haven't been able to get one. They're extremely difficult. See, banks want you to have, they look at some kind of fucked up number, okay? And it's a guy in a room that I think he is only trained to say no, okay? And they ship it to the guy, and then they go, no. Like, he just sits there and says, no. I don't even think they look at anything. They just go, no. And then they, you know, like, they scroll to the next one, go, no. And then, you know, about every fifth one, they'll look at it and then give a maybe, okay? So they'll give you a maybe, and then they'll ask you for some more shit, then the guy will be like, no, nope, can't do it. Can't fucking do it. And you just sitting there like, fuck. Yeah, banks. A bank is, to me, a bank should be called no. That's all of them should be called the same. It's a no. Hey, I would like to open a checking account. Nope. Nope. Do you have $400 million? Nope. There's your answer. Nope. Can't do that. Nope. Do you have a 24-hour ATM? No. You remember that commercial? It was art parts. You don't need it. We ain't got it. Or we ain't got it. You don't need it. You know what I'm saying? That's how a bank should answer their phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, Fifth Third Bank, we ain't got it. You don't need it. How can I help you? Hey, I just want to know your hours. Nope, we're not even open. Okay, we don't even have a physical branch. Nope. Nope. Hey, I would like to give you $300,000. We can set up an appointment for you to come in, and we will feed you a line of bullshit, okay? And then you give us your money, and then we will not let you have any of it back, ever, because we're never open. You know, we can't do anything for you. Nope. Telling you, it's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. You know, then when you tell them that their banking system is completely fucked, they look at you like you're the problem. Like, I was like, dude, what do you do? You know, or like, do you approve any loans? Well, you know, I've got one done this month. Out of how many? Well, we've had about 100 applications, you know, and you have approved one? Looking good. You know, looking good. Aaron, that's pretty much what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You can have 600 grand. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a bank loan go, how did you get, you know, $92,000 in your checking account? I was like, well, I just moved some money from another bank. Well, okay, where did you get the money from? I said, I moved it from another bank. That's all you need to fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Fucking stupid. You know? I guarantee, you guys are preaching to the choir, man. I have been working on to buy 2 dump trucks. It took me 2 months to buy that. No, my parents will be paid back in 45 days, maybe 90 days at the most, guaranteed in 60. You know, they will be paid back. Any money that I've ever, you know, borrowed from my parents, they get their money. That's why when I ask for, hey, can I borrow like 3 grand to buy this? They just give it to me. And they know that in a month or 2, they'll get their money. Doesn't do anything. They trust me. You know, I'm really fortunate. I'm not saying everybody has that. You know. Where's my Snap-on bill at? It's the same that it's been. I think it's $1,300 a month. No, they're not a bank, but they say yes. I like the pistol grip 1-inch Proto gun. I don't like those big, you know, I don't like those big heavy 1-inch guns. Oh, the total? Let's see. I think it's like 28 grand. No, I don't listen to Kanye West. I'll get my Snap-on bill paid down. Dude, the 3/4, the super big dick banana hammock is awesome. If you're in the diesel truck business, you know what I'm saying? are in the tire changing business, that thing is the shit. Oh, I don't know that band. Yeah, politically incorrect. You're right. Working capital is what gets a lot of businesses in trouble. Is you got to have a shitload of capital. You know, that's what I was telling Brian when he asked, how much money should I have? And I said, you should be able to go 45 days without getting paid and pay all your bills. I said, when you can do that, then you're ready to go. Till then, it's going to be a struggle. No, I did the 3/4 gun in a different test thing. I believe that it's 1,500 foot-pounds. I mean, the thing is fucking badass. I wanted to see how many lug nuts it would take off in one charge and put back on. So I did that kind of test. Kind of like a real world, like how you would use it test. You know what I'm saying? I think that's more important than putting it on some torque meter. Let's use the fucking thing. About its accuracy, I've never tried its accuracy. I believe it is what it is. You were in the scrap industry. The last 3 years was a race to the bottom. I don't understand what that is. Till you ran out of money. I always feel weird going into the scrap places. Like I got a couple aluminum rims I got to scrap because they're like cracked. It's just not worth fucking with them. And the last time I did it, I just feel like such a criminal going in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, like you go in there and you're fucking all in the goddamn, like they got bulletproof glass to hand you $40. Like, dude, what the fuck is this? You know? Yeah, it's like, okay, yeah, it does make you feel like, you know what I'm saying, fucking shitty. Yes, you could use the 3/4 Milwaukee to take off semi tires every day. Thing is badass. It doesn't, it feels about the same. It just, the bigger anvil makes it, it doesn't get as hot as the 1/2 inch does taking off the tires. It stays a lot cooler, so that's better. You really want to operate one, you just don't have enough. Well, the only way to get really experience is to try it. I didn't know nothing. I've never been in an asphalt paver till they sent me. They called and said, "Hey, can you haul asphalt?" I said, "Sure, fuck it. I'll try it. Not a problem. Not a problem." And I went out there and did it. Yeah, they have 40,000. It just make scrapyard just feels fucking fucked. No, my parents did not loan me any money for any of the new dump trucks. It was just for my initial business startup stuff. They gave me that money because they knew that no bank would give me money to start my own business. So they gave it to me. They were my bank. And they were probably harder than a bank to get them to say yes. Because, I had a show on. It took probably a 3 months process of talking about it. Like, we wrote everything down on paper, and, it had to show that there was profitability and all that type of shit. And it took them a little bit. I hope Lewis Hamilton does not have a chance this year. I want to see Sebastian Vettel win it. The China race or whatever last week, Ferrari fucked up and should have pitted the car, but they were too late for all that shit. No, I gave away the earthquake. I give that right away. That, you know, I give that shit right away. What happens if you don't have any money to start? Well, then you probably ain't starting stuff. Yeah, you're going to feel broke after you buy that shit. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I wanted to buy a new truck right from the beginning, and going back, I probably should have done that. I probably should have used that money and put it down on a new truck. I would have been in a lot better position because I would have had less repair bills. But you know, it taught me a lot running older shit. Yeah, that is the smaller rims and tires. Fucking shed 500 pounds, man. And that 500 pounds, you may not think like, oh, it's only 500 pounds. Well, that 500 pounds will add up over a fucking lifetime of a vehicle. So I try to do that just to get the weight off the truck. Oh, that might be our special guest getting here. Yep, that's him. Yeah, only if I was more smarter than people, uh, you know, would, you know what I'm saying? Would, you know, I know. Yeah, McPee's here. He's out here doing something. We can go fuck with him in a little bit. Yeah, they're not, well, they're not sitting there. They are rotating around. You want me to keep the old logo? Who is my least favorite YouTube commenter? I have one. You know what I'm saying? I have one that, oh, she'll be here tomorrow morning, Fuzzy. She's not with him tonight. I have one, guy that totally gets on my nerves. I don't want to mention his name, but I did tell him that I'm a lion in one of the old chats. There he is. McP!
What's up?
Come and say hello to the people.
I look like shit.
It's all right. McP, they wanted to see your hot-ass Tinder bitch.
What's up, y'all?
You like the old logo better? Yeah, McP didn't like the new logo either. McP, you liked the older one, didn't you?
Yeah. He needs to get a truck to match the color purple and
It's
make an
blue.
all-white logo.
It's supposed to be blue.
You got a logo in here?
Yeah, it's right here, McP. That's
Well,
fucking blue.
Who
McP.
thinks he should get a logo or a truck the color of this and make an
No.
all-white sticker?
We're not getting that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck you.
McP, did she dress you today?
No.
No, that's why he looks like fuck. What are you doing? What did you do today, McP?
Moss some shit, bro.
You mulled some shit?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're almost done organizing the shop. You know, it looks purple to you. It's supposed to be blue. It just might, like, be on there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody does live streams now. Hey, don't be eating my pizza now. That's what I gotta... You gotta take old girl out to dinner? Where are you guys going? You're taking her to... Shut the door, they said, McP. Oh, man. Well, the shop's kind of fucked up now. Once I get it fully done, I'll take you guys on a shop tour. McP, yeah, he skipped leg day. McP, did you skip leg day?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't work out.
Yeah, I know you don't work out, McP. You just work out there in the streets. You know, what are you doing? Did you get his shit unloaded yet?
What shit?
His trailer.
I dropped his trailer at my buddy's house. That's why I work for him today, so I can use his trailer tomorrow.
Oh, you just bringing the truck back?
Yeah, I'm gonna come get him in the morning.
What time are you gonna be here in the morning?
Yeah, probably 9:30 or so.
All right, I'll be down here. I want to talk to Marie.
I don't know if she's coming or not.
Why?
I'll tell her she has to come down and see you.
Yeah, they're
do
going.
Do I get a fucking sticker or what?
Yeah, you want some?
Yeah.
Well, you should have asked, McP.
Well, I mean, you should just hand it to me, dog.
Here.
I need an NFG. That's the most important one.
Yeah, you need the no fucks given here, bud. You know. There you go.
Dude.
Yeah, she better come tomorrow morning. I want to say hello to her. I haven't seen her in a while. McP, how's why don't you tell us about your
McP life.
No, McP has a problem in a Snapchat. Why do you Snapchat pictures of fucking cats all day,
Because
McP?
my cats are gangsters. Fuck, look at that little homie.
Dude, McP and his fucking cats. McP, you're a goddamn cat person.
I have became a cat person.
McP, like he's
My two dudes. I don't have a baby, so I got 2 cat babies.
Well, you don't need a baby.
I'm glad I don't have a baby.
Hey, did that bitch ever find out who the real baby daddy is?
No, but Maria swears he's Asian. Or it's got to be an Asian because the baby looks Asian. She'll creep once in a while.
Oh, she's over there creeping?
She'll creep on the Facebook once in a while. She said it looks like a little Asian baby.
Oh, it's an Asian baby? Oh, they have
My
small
penis
dicks.
might be the size of an Asian, but that's about the only Asian in me.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, McPee's. That's my mouse. McPee, the cats are creepy. They hide their pee. McPee is in love with these cats, boys.
We clean the litter box out every night.
You clean? Is that your job?
That's our job.
Our job.
We are a team.
Oh my God, they're talking team now, boys. McPee is fucking wifed up here. McPee, you were wifed up. You were wifed up, bud.
Yeah.
You know? Wow. Yeah, that is true. When he said team, that's what had me go. That had me fucked. That had me fucked.
Love pussy.
You do love pussy?
Yeah,
Are you gonna get some tonight since you're going to take her out to Wings?
We'll see.
We'll see. I thought it was a team. You know?
Exactly, Chris. He's whooped.
I'm
Today
not whooped.
whooped me. I'm not whipped. I'm whooped from today.
Oh, you're whooped from the day? Yeah, well, you know, McPee's got date night. What time does date night start, McPee?
Whenever I get home. And I haven't eaten all day, so soon.
Yeah, so soon. Yeah, I'm going to go home here shortly. I'm going to come down in the morning and tinker the rest of the day.
There's no D in team.
There is no D in team, yeah. You know, eat the box, bro. That's what you got to do. Lick butthole. I heard that chicks like if you lick their butthole, McPee.
I don't know. I ain't doing that. I smell her ass when she farts.
Oh, McPee, she's farting in front of you. She Dutch ovened you in the bed.
No, I Dutch oven her. She
Okay.
shit her pants in front of me.
She shit her pants. Was she drunk?
No, not shit. Literally shit her
Oh.
pants. Stood there and fucking ripped ass.
Oh, man, that's fuck.
All right, I'm leaving.
All right.
Bye, YouTube world. Good seeing
All
you
right,
guys.
McPee.
I'll be down for a video soon.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah. Hey, Fuzzy, I tried to tell him if he doesn't lick butthole, he's missing out. You know, tried to tell him. McPee had to do a mulching job for Shooty today, where Shooty probably was not on the job. Okay, I haven't seen Shooty all day. You know, this dude runs a landscaping business. I don't know how the fuck he does it because I've never seen. He starts at 9 o'clock. I'm like, dude, the sun's up at 6, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get going. You know? Fuck. Oh, man. I would kill myself before I'm a landscaper. You don't see me doing that. Yes, I'm going to make a shop updated tour, you know, once we get everything in. I'm waiting on the bolt bins to come, and get that shit done, and then I'll work on getting the shop more organized next week, and all that stuff. I got a couple more things to do, and then, we'll give an updated shop tour of everything we got going on. It actually looks pretty good now. It's just, it's a fucking hot mess out there. The Peterbilts look, man. Yeah, the Peterbilts look good. I like the Peterbilts. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Chris. He's the guy that leaves the mowers here in the shop. You know what I'm saying? What, that Peterbilt will last me 45 years? I doubt I'm going to have it 45 years. Yeah, let me go show you this mower here. All right. Let me go show you this mower here. So, I did buy a printer for the shop this week. All right, let me get in here. Get me an old Mountain Dew. But let's go look at this mower here. So, you know, I mean, you guys have seen pictures of all this stuff, but I have asked for a month and a half to fucking fix this thing and fucking move it, okay? Because I want to put these tables back there, but this fucking thing is in my way. So, you know, these are 4-inch extensions off these dump trucks that I just got rid of. And then I gotta throw this shit away. That was from selling the Sterling. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. There's the forklift that I rented. But I got this stuff over here. I'm trying some of this fuel treatment shit because we got fuel at the shop. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys the fuel barrel, but that's my DEF station. Look at this motherfucker. Dude, this thing fills up a truck in like 8 gallons in like less than a minute. This thing pumps like a motherfucker. But that's all the DEF junk. But I'll show you the fuel tank we got. I did buy this today, one of these portable vacuums. I'm going to have to talk to my Milwaukee contract guy because I want to get a, what do you call that? Fucking a battery. I think this one is, you plug it in, but it's just a little wet dry vac to vacuum out the trucks. So we'll come over here. And well, bam, there's my fucking fuel tank all out here looking fucking pretty. You know what I'm saying? They overfilled it the other day and the shit was bubbling out the vent. So we got that, you know. That's what we got going on around here. Turn it that way. I think I paid, the first tank was $2.86 a gallon. Okay. And the next bill, they didn't put a price on how much the fuel was, so I don't know. But it holds 1,000 gallons. And I could have got a 2,000-gallon tank, but I didn't. I got a 1,000-gallon. But that 1,000-gallon lasted us 7 days. And, you know, it pumps 35 gallons a minute. It can fill the truck up in about 2 minutes. Most of the time, the guys only use about 40 gallons a day, or 40 gallons per shift. So we're at 100 gallons a day. So it's definitely... Well, Fussy, it keeps the drivers from stopping at the gas station. And they like it because now they don't have to come in 15 minutes early and not get paid to fill up the truck. They can just fill it up at the end of the day when they come back. That's their routine. That's what everybody does. That's what I ask them to do is You come back, you fill the truck up for the next guy or for you in the morning, and the night shift does the same thing. Fill the truck up every night. Just a kind of a courtesy thing for the next guy. He fills his, so we can see how much fuel we use per shift is what I'm trying to do. I mean, I think if I would buy a tanker truck, like if I had a 7,500 gallon fucking barrel out there, then yes, I could get it, I could get it a lot cheaper, but I don't have that. How the guys come in, actually, since we got the newer trucks, they all check the oil in them every day, and all that stuff. I usually check the oil in them when I do maintenance just to double check everything. Like when I look over everything, I check all the oil and all that stuff. I'm going to check it. I'll check it again tomorrow when I get here. You know what I'm saying? In the morning and all that stuff. No, you can just, they require you to do it, but if you just look at the truck, you know what's wrong with it. No, I don't keep a book of my records. I keep all my receipts. I don't keep a book, though. First of all, if I wrote it down, nobody could read it but me, so it's better just to keep in my head. Yeah, I run 2 shifts. We run the 3 new ones day and night, and then the Western Star, I have not been running that at night. I just run that 1 shift. It's okay. I might go out and run it sometimes later in the year, but right now, no. Actually, I would take a new one. I like the new one. The new trucks are working great, George. George, there is good news. We got rid of the turdling. Okay? She is gone. No more fixing that fucking thing. So, she's out. Yeah, thank God. Yep, I sold it. I sold it on Wednesday. Guy called me Wednesday morning and said, hey, I heard you got a truck for sale. I said, yep, I do. He's like, okay. Can I come down and see it? I said, yeah. I said, if you come down, don't come down here toying with me now. You're going to come down to buy it. Yeah, the one truck has been burning it burned a little bit of oil till it got seated in. I mean, shit, they all have less than 5,000 miles on them. You know what I'm saying? It's not very much, but it's about a half a gallon low. I'll fill it up tomorrow. I got 49.5 out of the turdling. I have been in this business since January of 2015. So, a little over 3 years now. Yeah. I'm glad to have it gone. My checking account looks like a rock star right now. I'm in love with it. One less headache, you're exactly right. I'll probably release another video tomorrow morning on some shit. And we'll see how you guys like that one. Should be pretty interesting. The repair videos are going to be few and far between. Hopefully. No, I'm not planning on deleting the new shit. Nope, I didn't work. I drove a dump truck 3 months before I started my own business. In the dump truck business. I never, Never been in business for myself till 3 years ago, and hey, I made it work. No, I don't plan on deleting them because I don't want to fuck with the warranty. You know, that way if the engine blows up, it blows up. You know, they'll put another one in it. You know, no cost to me. Well, it cost of missing the truck for 3 weeks, but if they would let me put the engine in it, it would be in it in a fucking, you know, as soon as they got the engine here, 4 hours later, she would be bolted in a running, you know. I don't know anything about the oil fields. Yeah, the new emissions, I'm sure they'll have some kind of other bullshit in 3 more years, you know, that we got to do. But this 2017 engine package, you know, that X15, the SCR or the SCR and the DES system is all one unit. It's, what is it, 60% lighter, and it's really small. It's not as big as it used to be, so it's definitely a lot lighter weight. You're exactly right, Chris. Once it's out of warranty, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? Get another one. Yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna. Oh, engineers for. If you're an engineer for PACCAR, I didn't buy no PACCAR stuff. I've heard nothing but bad things about those. Plus, you don't make a big liter motor. Uh, I would say PACCAR needs to make a, what is that, MSC 15 liter or 16 liter. They need to make a bigger liter engine. Something with 600 horsepower. Well, the Gearhead 1015 is an engineer for PACCAR. You know, but the one-piece DEF system is a lot better. Yeah, MX-13, 500 horsepower, that ain't enough. I want 600. Really, I want 700, but nobody makes that. I don't trailer any equipment. I don't charge. Some jobs are by the ton, but we carry the same on tonnage as hourly. I run the max all the time, 25 ton. This is what I put in the trucks. You know, 500 horsepower just ain't enough, man. You know, I want big torque. Torque is what pulls you up hills. You know, I want big torque, big power. You know, that's what PACCAR needs is an MX 16 or 15 liter, something 610, 2050 torque, big shit. No plans for any bigger engines? What are they, fucking... Wow, they're stupid. They need big shit. I do like the PACCAR product, though. Like I said, I've never driven a Peterbilt. I've driven one Kenworth. It was an older Kenworth, a T2000. I called it the Plastic Fantastic. Uh, it was okay, but these Peterbilts, I definitely enjoy these a lot better. But Gearhead, I would suggest if they could make a bigger liter engine, they might be doing all right. Yeah, line haul guys though, man. That's what Bob, my salesman, said. Is Peterbilt is trying to take some of the business from Freightliner, like with the big carriers. That's why I guess they redid the 579, uh, and they're trying to do aerodynamics and all that type of stuff. And I'm more in the vocational line, which you know is you know I guess the Freightliner vocational line is not very good. Western Star makes a good vocational line. Like I like their trucks, but I couldn't get any of those, and the Peterbilts just seemed like I mean, you could give a driver a choice between a Peterbilt and a brand new Freightliner. He will take the old clapped out Peterbilt every time. So, yeah, Gearhead. He must be. I wonder what Gearhead. What do you engineer there at PACCAR? What team do you work on? Like driveline, or you work on like cabs or anything like that? Hey, Joshua. I think yeah, heated mirrors, high idle switch, fancy shit. I work in diagnostics assistance. Oh, okay. So you work in the what do they call that? I have a little box up next to my CB. It's called like PACCAR Link or something like that. They said I would get an email if I ever had any engine codes, no matter where the truck is. It would email me and tell me what the problem is and like how urgency she is. Man, Gearhead needs to come here and teach me about diagnostics. Oh, wrist pin keeper coming off. That sucks. Walking floor trailers and flow boys, that's what they want to haul asphalt in. Yeah, those guys are fucking stupid. That walking floor trailer would take 30 minutes to unload. They probably don't want to raise the beds up in the air. $357. One thing I do like about the PACCARs too, I explained in that blue video about the headlights. I love the 567 headlights because they kind of look like a 389, but I just like the headlights. And the truck doesn't weigh all that much. I think it's 31,600 pounds with a half a tank of fuel and a 400-pound driver. Yeah, no, this thing has a thing called Data Link or PACCAR Link or something in the truck next to it, and it'll tell you what's going on. It'll give you like an email. Oh, a new C12? I bet it's only 15 grand. C12's not that much money. I mean, I could buy a fucking brand new no, I think my one driver's like 280. So you take 280 out of that 6.4. I'm just saying, hey, what's up? It's a lot lighter weight. Now, MD Lee drives buses. Okay, he drives school bus. Yeah, Pack Link, that's it. 18 grand for a new C12. Did it break the block? Do you need a platinum kit in your 3306? That's a little motor, man. Little. What is that? Like a C9, probably? 3306? Or is that a C7? I don't know how you guys... A small motor, I want nothing to do with that. It makes the truck light, but I want a C9. Yeah, I was going to say, I think it should be a C9. A 9-liter engine. That's fucking small as shit. How about with 25 ton of grinding on that thing, J-Bone? She She don't like hills, I can tell you that. You hit a hill, they'd be like, bird, bird, bird. Yeah, all turbo all day. Yeah, it's like having a small dick. 16, yeah, did it go through the, did the piston go through the ECM? That's what sucks about having the ECM. And they put it by cylinder 5 and 6. And those are the ones that break every time. Yeah. How many gallons of fuel do you use a day, J-Bone? We'll see what it compares to the big liter shit. How much fuel do you use? If it's way less, how many miles you drive to how much fuel you use? You use 28 gallons. How many miles is that? We're averaging about 35 gallons. A day. And that's average 200 miles a day. But you got to think there's idle time in there. Those guys are idling all day. They don't turn that shit off. 444, 309 miles. That's about right. What is the plan for extending your company? Just have more trucks. Really, that's the plan. Really no other plan. Have more trucks. More. Yeah, the N14 that I have, I like that N14. I don't have a cat stuff anymore. I sold it. So I got no cat stuff. All I got is an N14 and these X14 Cummins. Or X15 Cummins. That's with a new C12, 44 gallons. You got the thing turned up a little bit? Well, you said it's 500 horsepower, so that's got to be as jazzy as you can make a C12. Well, you have to put a bigger transmission in it, for one thing. Like you got an 8LL. I would say if you're going to stick on grindings, I don't know what transmission you got in it there, J-Bo, but I would put a 13 speed in it. But the problem is your rear gear is going to be all fucked up because you got that little motor. So I would say you got 456s or you got, 483s or something like that, where it's just fucking, you're driving down the road, you got a 9 speed. Yeah, but what is the 9 speed? Whatever. What's the torque code? How many trucks does my biggest competitor have? Well, they're not really a competitor. So there's a big So either you have 1 or 2 trucks or you've got 9. The one guy that is kind of the biggest asshole around here and that I kind of want to secretly put out of business, he's got 13. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, Brandon, whoever, the other guy answered your question there. I would say that, I don't know, I'm going to get as many trucks as I can keep working. That's what I'm going to do. So if I could work 20 trucks, then I'm going to have 20. And we'll see how that goes. I haul asphalt. Yeah, the biggest company around here has, I think, 50, and that's Ritter. Uh, yeah, both of the 388s would be manuals. That's Ritter. He has 50 trucks. And then the next biggest guy after that, I think, is this other dude with 15, I think. You know, most guys got 5, you know, which I would have had 5, but I sold that Sterling. But I'll have 5 here. I'll have 8 here shortly. By July 4th, I'll have 4 more delivered. It's not really how many trucks you have, it's how many you can keep running. You know, how many you can keep making money. You know? Man, that bird out there is going bananas. Nope, they have never called me with the price of the sprayer box. They have not called. I'll go down there Monday and ask them. Like, hey, did you get that bill ready? The guy said he trusts me. He'll let me know. Yeah, that would be a pretty good super dump candidate. Because you got plenty of power. Uh, you know, you got a bunch of gears. Yeah, I like an 18 speed. I don't know why. I just do. No, J-Bone, I haven't got a price. I'll let you know. I bet they're going to be $75 a piece. I bet is what they're going to be. Oil is not big in Ohio. No. We don't have very much oil here. We used to. I don't think we do anymore. I haven't heard about the oil business. I know we have nobody drilling wells anywhere around me. Because if we did, gravel prices be through the fucking roof. Yeah, I had this little box made. It's really nice. They're upstairs. I would say that the boxes were $50, and they're going to be $12 a powder coat them or something. I bet it's going to be $75 a piece. Yeah, oil is used in the petroleum, but we don't drill for oil around here. That's what people are talking about, like mining or whatever they call. What do you call that? Oil exploration or fracking. We don't have none of that. Whenever the oil price went way down, all the fracking stopped or slowed way down. You know. But anyway, shit. I guess I'm gonna get ready, get the hell out of here. I'd like to go home while the sun's up, and I think I'm gonna put on some comfy pants and fucking relax the rest of the night. Why didn't I buy Kenworths? Because I went to the dealership and the guy acted like an asshole. Okay, he didn't want to. He didn't want to do. You know, when I asked him about getting me some trucks on a pretty tight timeline, he fucking laughed and wanted to ask me how I was gonna pay for shit. And I told him, don't fucking worry about that. I told you, can you get trucks by this date? And he said, he just laughed again. So it's a no. So his loss, you know, Peterbilt Bob's gain, I guess. You know, not my issue. Oh, go home and eat some more pizza, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, I mean, Kenworth trucks are okay. The only thing I don't like is where their headlight design is. I put that you can. I don't speak Spanish, bud, so I'm sorry. But anyway, uh, I guess I'm gonna get off here, guys. So like always, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.